Hey guys, welcome to your Twin Flame Collective reading. So let's see what sort of energies the collective is dealing with and will be dealing with. Let's see what sort of energies are coming the collective's way. Okay, let's see. Okay. Whew. And we do have the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Feels a little bit heavy. Okay. Let's see the clarifiers for the collective. Whew. Okay, heavy energy, I'm not gonna lie. Whew. And we do have the Empress on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I'm gonna say it because Spirit is repeating it to me since a while back. Since I was shuffling some of the clarifiers. So the word Spirit keeps repeating to me is karmic, 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 karmic. Okay. So in this collective I am tapping into right now, in this segment of the collective I'm tapping into right now, there's a lot of karmic influence. That could be karmic third parties. That could be karmic ties outside of the romantic realm, right? Which can be familial, they can be official, right? So job related, business related, authorities related. But there's a heavy karmic baggage here. For some of you, it does feel like one of the twins has been married. If they are not already divorced, and with the custody settlements in particular already wrapped up, then there is a phase of that happening. Custody hearings. I'm hearing custody hearings, okay? And it feels to me like the kind of a heavy energy of someone struggling with the pain. Whew, and I'm getting the chills. Someone struggling with the pain of a family life which has fallen apart. But to me, it feels like that family life has fallen apart somewhere in the past. So it's not a very recent event. It could have been that the family life fell apart in the past, but for instance, the official paperwork has been perfected sometime in the near past. It could be that. Or this is someone dealing with the kind of the shock and the pain of having to build a life after pretty much a divorce and custody hearings and all of that. So someone who has to deal with a new way of life, in a sense. Having to put together a new way of life after losing a family unit. In some cases that could have been also heavy energy. I'm getting the chills, okay. That could be also because of sudden events, and I feel like crying. Whew, okay. I'm gonna ground a little bit because this energy is really heavy. Okay. So in some cases, some twins in the collective I am tapping into have dealt with sudden loss of family members. In some cases, it could involve children. Okay, it's very difficult. Okay, let me ground again. All right, so that's the very heavy energy of having to deal with loss and kind of adjusting to life after that kind of an event. Now, there's a lot of grieving still going on. So this may actually be the case where both twins, because it tends to happen, right? We deal with difficult issues in similar time frames a lot of the time. So for instance, one of you could be dealing with divorce, custody hearings. The other one could be dealing with the loss of family members to some capacity. They don't have to be children. They could be parents as well, relatives, right? Spouses in some cases. So there's a lot of very heavy energy, a lot of pain, a lot of loss, and putting together your life after such a major event. And at the same time, I really hope that's not the case, but for some of you it could be the fact that your twin was the one who crossed into spirit. Whew. Now, if that's the case for this very specific situation, and it feels like a very small percentage of you, but for those of you where your twin is the one who has crossed in spirit, this would be someone you know about. This would be someone you clearly had confirmed within your heart and soul as your divine counterpart, or someone you have gained awareness of their divine counterpart status after they went into spirit. But this would be someone you know, you knew, someone you've known. Okay. So the awareness that this person was your divine counterpart could have come to you before or after they went in spirit. But the main thing is, for those of you who are in the situation, you are making spiritual contact with your divine counterpart. So even if they are in spirit right now and you cannot make 3D contact anymore, you are making spiritual contact. You are receiving messages, channeling messages from them. In other cases where there's been divorces outside of your twin flame connection, or even if there's been a divorce in your twin flame connection, and you were, of course, you would have been reeling from that. There was a phase of no contact with your divine counterpart, whether it was or wasn't the person you divorced from. There was a situation of no contact with your twin flame, and there is going to be contact resumed in the very near future. So there's a sense of being reconnected. And the connection, once resumed, is going to have a strength to it. So it doesn't feel to me like the kind of resumed contact because we just bumped into each other at the store, for instance. It's intentional resumed contact here, right? Wow, this energy was very heavy. Okay, let's see some advice from spirit here. Let's get advice from Spirit here in this situation. Rest and reconsider, of course. And on the bottom of the deck we do have the Master of the Heart, right? And okay, so of course your advice from Spirit is to kind of take time to pour a lot of unconditional self-love into yourself and allow your twin to pour their unconditional love into you. I'm hearing a lot of meditation, yoga, using affirmations, using subliminals, and frequency music in particular for the heart chakra, because we do have here the Master with the heart being locked up, right? Being locked up. So you can do a search on YouTube, right? Because there's a lot of music like that for the frequency of the heart chakra, specifically heart chakra healing. And if you can get energy healing as well for the heart, in particular for the heart chakra, of course for the whole body, but so this is the time when you need to allow your twin's love to pour into your heart and to pour your own love into yourself first and foremost, because there's a lot of healing which needs to be done. And you need to give yourself time, you need to give yourself patience, you need to give yourself love and forgiveness, no matter what happened in the past, no matter where you are tempted to place the blame or take the blame on, or kind of punish yourself for whatever could have happened, whatever you might have done differently. All of those thoughts, I could have, I should have, right? So you need to try to put a stop to that. Just put all of that process on hold and just pour self-love into you. Pour unconditional love into you. Take cleansing baths, salt baths, use cleansing crystals. Fluorite is one of them, for instance. Selenite would be a great idea as well. Clear quartz, cleansing energy, because you are dealing with a lot of heavy energy which is weighing you down, which is affecting your frequency. And at this point in your journey, what you need to do is to focus heavily on healing. Healing yourself is going to heal your connection. Healing your heart is going to fortify your twin flame bond, which is never broken, but it can suffer from what each of you are suffering, right? So this is the time to take a break, take some days off, take a vacation if you can. Go to some sort of spiritual retreat if that's possible for you, if you can afford it. If not, you can do a spiritual retreat at home by yourself with spiritual salt baths, or using cleansing methods, smudging, incense, burning, essential oils as well. Whatever you feel called to, go to your place of worship, whichever religion or spiritual beliefs you practice. Seek spiritual support and guidance. This is a great time to seek therapy as well if you can, if you're called to it and if you can afford it and if it feels right to you right now. This is a time of intense healing, and for many of you, because you will be doing so much healing, there's the reconnection part, there's the resuming contact part coming in, even if you are in a no contact situation right now. you need to first focus on healing your soul, healing your heart, raising your vibration. That's what you need to worry about right now. Do not worry about connecting to your twin at this point, because I am seeing it clearly in the cards that you are going to reconnect very soon, okay? But what you need to worry about right now is the healing. That's what you need to focus on. If you do that, you are going to help your bond kind of take a quantum leap of progress. Focus on healing, okay? Now, that being said, in the extended, we are going to take a deeper look at how these energies play out for the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine separately. I hope you will join me there. If not, I'm sending you my highest vibes of unconditional love and support, and will be seeing you soon, okay? Bye!